Good morning, everyone. Um, Disclaimer that I never say, but I'm going to say now. Um, I am totally blind, so a blind person trying to make videos probably equals a bad picture. Sorry, but not all that sorry. It's just what you get. So, the gift thing, no, I had to close that down. It just wasn't making me any money. Yeah, I'm on the bus on my way to. I crammed a lot into one day just because I was hoping to have Friday to dedicate to an Apple Store appointment. I still might have that. But I tried to contact the person that does. Well, when I called the Apple Store, when I called the Apple Store, this specialist said, "You know what, I live right here in the area, and et cetera, et cetera. Why don't we just kind of work together?" I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then I tried to call her yesterday and got her voicemail. And my first tendency seems to be to hang up on voicemail. But when I called back and got it a second time, I was like, alright, let me just leave a message. And then she never got back to me, so I have not made my appointment yet. But I wanted to get everything else that needed to be done, so that Friday I would be able to go to that if I ended up with an appointment. But one of these days I will learn when you have the problems that I have winding down and going to bed, you don't make a lift reservation. You don't plan your day so full that you have to have an 8:15 to 8:45 to 9:15 lift window. It was like 9/11 before I regained consciousness. I woke up at like 7 something, really tired. I was like, let me go ahead and get some more sleep. I've got like an hour and a half or something before I gotta go, give or take. I passed out again. Woke up at like 11 after 9 or something. I'm like, dang. Thank goodness. This vehicle was running late. It was actually like 15 minutes after the window closed that she got here, and under some circumstances that would cause a lot of problems, but right now I've got something that has to be done. It's gonna take like probably not even 15 minutes, and they're not picking me up from this location until 11, so I am good. But if I look like I just got out of bed, it was kind of grab and go. It was, actually, it was grab, eat something, and go. Don't even ask me what I ate. It wasn't very healthy. But it was, like I said, when you get into these situations where there's just simply not time for a breakfast, you just find yourself in that situation. See, this is the way it happens. I finished I'm going to the bank, North Star, and the credit union. And, shoot. I
9.
Call Clubhouse North Star.
Calling Clubhouse North Star.
I'm sorry, I've got to make this call. I've hacked all these days into these. Hi, Is it too late to sign up for lunch? Good, I need to sign up. Okay, is there any way you could tell whoever needs to know that... Okay, great. This is Anne. Anne, A-N-N-E. Turn this off. Okay, it was clear that that wasn't going to be a simple call, so I turned it off. So anyway, what the heck? I darn well better have put them back. Okay. So I went to the bank. Now it's on to North Star and the credit union. But I'm stuck here waiting for a ride for an hour. That's just the way this place works. Saturday, last time I went to the bank, I got lucky, but now it's like an hour, less than an hour. They're not going to be able to find anything, I don't think. But I'm having to wait for about an hour for my ride to take me to North Star. Then I have no doubts that they're going to get me to North Star in plenty of time for lunch, because that's really why I'm going to North Star, because Tuesdays through Fridays they have, sorry, if I do happen to be in the picture and I don't look good, it's because I literally just kind of got out of bed and had to, like, get moving. I didn't have time for much of anything. Or I didn't feel like I had time for much of anything, so I didn't take the time. They told me that their ETA was 9:16, and it was like 9:11 or something. I was like, okay. Get out of bed, eat something, take my medicine, get ready to go. I didn't realize I was going to have 15 minutes. But anyway, okay, Tuesday through Friday they have lunch at North Star, and sometimes I like what they're having, sometimes I don't, but when they say potato bar or loaded baked potato, hey, I'm there. I'm totally there. That's my main reason for going to North Star, which means I want to be there by noon when they serve it. I'll probably get there earlier, but that's okay. And then I'm going to be there until 1:30, or between 1:30 and 2 when my ride shows up. But when I got a ride like that, I don't really want to get too involved in what they got going on, as far as like the daily, well, what they call the work of the day, or getting help with things. And because my next ride's going to come between 1:30 and 2 and take me to the credit union, because I got a letter from them saying that I needed to apply for some service or another or get more money into my account. Yeah, well, first of all, I thought I'd asked them about limits to accounts, and they said that there weren't any, but maybe I didn't understand them right. But since, number one, as of now, I haven't even got 500, I think it's got to be like 500 or above or something, I don't know, according to that note. I haven't even got that in my checking account right now. I'll have even less when I've got to pay this bill. And my paycheck is coming tomorrow, but some of that has to go to paying something off. And the rest, I want to put into either the shopping account or the savings account, or... First of all, I am going to be shopping with some of it. I just need to figure out how much. My church that I'm going to right now, I will do a separate video. Well, I won't promise that separate video. If I'm going to do a separate video, then if I'm going to talk about this at all, I'll do it in a separate video. But the church that I'm in right now, I may be kind of in a transition between churches. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. But the one I'm in right now has this program where you can have if I'm going to sit here and think, I'm going to turn this thing off. This is what I love about iMovie. The church that I am in right now has this thing called Scrip. You may have heard of it. It's basically you buy gift cards at places that you probably would shop anyway. And then the money, when you cash those gift cards in, or don't cash them in, but buy whatever you want to buy and pay with it with those gift cards instead of your credit cards or cash, some percentage goes to the church. And so every month last month was the first month in a long time that I didn't get anything. I probably could have, but I was really, my head was just all over the place. I was trying to figure out how to get this Braille Sense, and I was a mess. But now, first of all, I've got my Braille Sense. Secondly, my money's like a bit more under control, and I'm thinking that I'll at least get some Scrip. Maybe not a whole lot, but some. So that is what, so part of my paycheck is going to pay off particular card in full. If I have to call them, I will call them and make sure that happens. But I do not ever want a bill on that card again. I should just cut it up. I don't want to use it anymore. And then part of the check needs to go to Scrip, and then part of the check is going to probably go to shopping and or savings. Bottom line, I don't have $500 right now to dump into the credit union, so I need to find out if there's any other services that I can apply for, or else I may just have to take it in the account and just accept the fee for not having enough money in there. But like I said, I didn't think they had those kind of limitations, but obviously they do. And having said that, I am going to be at time if I say much of anything else, so I'm going to call this the end of part 1 of this vlog.